Hello and welcome to the Ridiculously Good VA Show with Tracy Daviero. If you are a virtual assistant or want to be one, this is the place to learn the tips and tricks you need to become a ridiculously good VA. I've been a part of the VA industry since 1998, and I'm excited to get to know you and help you build an amazing business. Let's go. Hey there, welcome to another episode of the podcast that teaches you how to be a ridiculously good virtual assistant. This episode is the third in a series of 4 episodes that I want to share with you as a lead up to my 50K VA group coaching program that launches next month. Today, I want to talk about clients, your clients that will allow you to build the VA business of your dreams, the high value clients that you need, that you want, and that need you and want you. Today's quote is from Porter Gale. Your network is your net worth. In order to build a VA business that can support the lifestyle that you want, you need to connect with people who need your particular services. So your network really does become your net worth. You can't spend time with a bunch of struggling entrepreneurs and expect to build a successful business. Find the busy ones, find the awesome ones, the ones who are kicking butt. They need your help and they will pay you for it. Let's go. High value clients. We're talking about this because it is your missing link. It's the thing you don't have right now that you want, that you need. It's the whole basis for my 50K VA program that's launching soon. You are struggling right now because you're not in contact with the right people. It's really as simple as that. If you were networking in a community with a whole bunch of entrepreneurs who had money, who were doing the stuff to grow their business, who were successful, but who didn't have any VAs, would you be able to help them? Yes, you could. You can. And you will. Instead, though, right now, you are eking through on social media with people who are just starting their business, who are feeling the challenge of doing their admin while also serving their clients, and they're not doing any of it very well. So they hire you because they can't afford an in-house admin. And then they nickel and dime you, they micromanage everything you do because they are struggling to afford your services anyway. Does that sound at all familiar? Well, maybe it's not all that bad. I like new clients. I like the fire in entrepreneurs who are just getting started. But it does go down that path really quickly if you're not paying attention. If your clients are choosing your lowest package or asking you what you charge to do this or that, and then, okay, we'll just do this then you're going to struggle to build the business that you want, the business that will help you live the lifestyle that you want. And your business, quite frankly, is about you. It's for you. If you just want a paycheck, you could go and get a job. You started your business because you want freedom, flexibility, and all that good stuff that goes with being a business owner. So it's time for you to find the clients that really need you, the ones that value you, the high value clients that will help you build a high value VA business. And that's what we're talking about on today's episode. What is a high value VA client? To kick us off, how about we talk about just exactly what a high value client is? You probably think I'm going to say it's somebody who pays you $2,000 or more every month. Nope. It's not about how much they pay you entirely. It's about how much they need you. A high value client is, as I've described a little bit already, someone who needs you to help them run or grow their business. They need help with ongoing work, those consistent tasks that you start doing and that you continue to do every single week. Then maybe you even add in more and more tasks. A high value client also communicates well with you. They don't ghost you. They might be busy, but they never avoid you completely or don't send you work or leave everything to the last minute. They prioritize what they need help with and they rely on you to help them get it done. Communication is not always perfect with VA clients, but when you find someone who remains in contact with you, that makes things much easier for you to work together. A high value client is also willing to pay your rates, whatever they are. And that doesn't mean they say, take my credit card, I don't care how much it costs. but they don't default to your lowest package price and they don't nickel and dime you. Part of clients paying you well is how you handle them too. You can't act like an employee and charge somebody $40 an hour or more. You have to be proactive. You have to be confident. You have to keep all of the balls in the air for them with their help if necessary, but you certainly have to be organized and you have to manage your time well. A VA client can pay you $500 a month and still be a high value client. It's not about the bottom line of how much they're paying you. You're going to work together well, create a long-term relationship, and also work with minimal back and forth because you're going to put systems in place that will help you work efficiently. Of course, if you want to earn $50K or more a year, you're going to need more high-value $500 clients that you would if they were paying you more. But some of my favorite clients billed less than $1,000 per month when working with me, and they were definitely high value, good clients. You may have heard of the Pareto principle. That states that 80% of a business's revenue also or often comes from 20% of its clients. The best way to build your 50K VA business is to get a few high-paying clients, but often high value wins out, in my experience anyway. Try to fill your VA business with a mix, understanding that the more expectations you have to manage, the more challenging it can get. Boundaries and policies and communication are going to be your best friends when you work with a lot of clients. So focus first on the high value clients and then worry about finding the high paying ones. Once you work with some high value ones, you'll wonder why you ever struggled with people who couldn't afford your services. Honestly. Why do high value clients matter other than the obvious? Because when you work with clients who need ongoing work, who really need you, you get stability in your work schedule and in your bank account. You can create work-life balance by setting expectations and again, by maintaining excellent communication. With all of my clients, you may have heard me talk about this before, I used to hold a weekly production call. And that meant that we met at the same time every Monday for a short period of time, usually only 15 minutes. Sometimes up to 30, but never more than 30. And I'll tell you why in just a second. We followed an agenda which I held and monitored. Most of my agendas were number 1, here's what happened last week. Number 2, what's happening this week. Number 3, any issues to resolve. Number 4, what new business is coming down the pipe. 4 agenda items, that's it on a weekly production call. One of my clients wanted something a little bit different. She was a speaker and a coach, and she wanted money. Number 1, money. Number 2, clients. Number 3, current business. And number 4, new business. Very similar, but always 4 points. That's all you need to cover, right? Whatever they need is what you do every single week. But I ran the production meetings. The client did not. They knew the agenda items because they were the same every week, and it was efficient, and everything we did together fit into one of those 4 categories. So we would jump on our Zoom or the phone, quick readings, hi, how did the weekend go, and that kind of thing. But then we would get right into it. It was a meeting, and everybody's time, especially on Mondays, is extremely valuable. And because we met each week, it always went smoothly. The odd time we had more to discuss, maybe like if there was a launch situation or whatever going on, but most of the time it was just quick business. It was just a quick face-to-face. So we'd go through each agenda item and everybody got their action items to follow up on, and then the call was over. Remember when I said it would take 15 minutes? Most of them did. We can cover a lot of information in 15 minutes. Any of you who've done a cut to the chase call with me know how quickly we can cover a lot of stuff in just that period of time. And then immediately following the call, I would update our project management system with the follow-up information from the call, the action items, the anything else. So that's why the calls didn't go past 30 minutes. I billed the client 30 minutes for the call, but I wanted them to stop at 20 max so that I could actually factor in that 10 minutes to update our systems. If you're not doing that immediately after your meetings right now, I highly recommend it. It's very efficient. Identifying your ideal client. Okay, so now that we know who these clients are, let's talk about identifying them for your business. You have to start by choosing a target market, a niche, a specific group of people that you can best help with your services. Yes, you can help lots of people, but marketing doesn't work that way, and neither does networking. Marketing and networking rely on you knowing who your people are, your best people. And your messaging completely relies on it. When you know who you're talking to, you can talk very specifically about the stuff they need done. So, for example, instead of saying, I can help you with your inbox and scheduling, you can instead say things like, I can manage your speaking inquiries, your communications for speaking engagements. I can help you manage your energy by scheduling your coaching calls more effectively or efficiently. Maybe not those exact things, but you can see how you just go a little bit farther when you know who your clients are and you know how a speaker or a coach is going to resonate more with the second set of statements more so than the first ones. It's so important, especially for the high value clients, that they know that you understand them and their business. Choosing a niche makes that part really, really easy. The other thing that niches help you do is to find your people. If you're looking all over the place for your clients right now, you might find a great one occasionally. But if you're looking in a place where many of them gather all the time, you're just naturally going to find more in that one place where they all go, right? Clients hang out with their colleagues, coaches hang out with other coaches, speakers hang out with other speakers, health professionals hang out with other health professionals. The list goes on and on. Where are your people? I don't know exactly, but I know that they are somewhere, especially the ones that are growing their business or who are operating busy businesses. These people have support systems. They understand the value of getting help. They attend events, they network, they're on social media. They're busy connecting with people who can be their clients and other people who can support their business or maybe give them referrals. You also have to know what sets you apart from other VAs. Anyone can manage a client's Calendly account. Why should somebody hire you over Jane? What kinds of results have you achieved with your other clients? How much time can you save by implementing a system or a process or automating things for a client? What kind of training or experience do you have? What do you bring to the table? These are the things that can set you apart from other VAs, and you need to figure these things out for your VA business and talk about them in your marketing and in your networking conversations. Strategies for attracting high value clients. Networking is key to growing a great VA business. Like I say, when you find your community, it's not even that challenging because you know those people need you, lots of those people, and all you have to do is help them. Networking online and offline makes sense. I personally love the speed of offline or in-person networking. Trust is built with people so much faster when you're standing face to face. I'm not really sure why. I guess because they know you're real and they know that you're there. But the ease of online networking makes the timing of it a lot easier. It does, however, take a lot longer to develop relationships with people so that they can trust you. With in-person networking, everyone in the room has made the investment of their time and sometimes even their money to be there. So they're just a little bit more serious about connecting. With online networking, many of us have a bunch of places that we go to network. I know I do. So we probably spend less time in each place, and there's definitely a lot more noise around us. Not to mention, there's often no monetary investment to be in a social media group of some kind. Unless you find people who are in a business association or a network or a chamber of commerce or a coaching program or a business platform that they pay for to use in their business. These can be great places to find your people. Once you find them, you need to be able to successfully connect with them so that your conversations lead to sales conversations. Polished conversations and polished proposals are the next key to signing those high value clients. You need to showcase your services and abilities confidently. Testimonials and social proof are also really important to collect so that you can use those in your proposals and in your marketing. And finally, retaining high value clients. Once you get the clients you need to keep them. A lot of people will tell you to underpromise and overdeliver. It's good advice, but what you really want to do is go for delivering consistent value to your clients. Do what you say you'll do when you say you'll do it. Communication, adaptability, and reliability are really big keys to retaining your clients. I can't overstate good communication. It comes up so often in the trainings that I do for you. It helps everything so much. You teach your clients how to communicate well in your relationship. Some of them aren't that good at it, starting with your weekly production calls. I did forget to mention that the rest of the week, my clients and I mostly, I would say all the time, but that's probably disingenuous. But we would only communicate via email or project management system after that initial production call, because we knew we were always meeting on the Monday. That was our priority for our face-to-face meeting. Other than that, it was extremely efficient to go and use the project management system, right? We were so clear on the Monday production calls that things were easy to find and maintain the rest of the week using the systems we had in place. Our communication time and back and forth was cut way, way, way down. Good communication is essential. Adaptability is about being flexible or being able to adjust when needed. A lot of times when you're working with a client who's growing their business, things can change, sometimes unexpectedly. So you want to be able to be open to new ideas, new people, or whatever the unexpected is. It can bring a real bonus to your value if you're able to kind of, jump on your feet whenever need be. And of course, being reliable is essential, but it's not common. When you are valuable to your clients, it's because they trust you and they know that they can rely on you to do the things that they need done. When your clients know that you're going to be there when they need you, your role becomes even more important to them. And that doesn't mean being available 7 days a week or anything like that. It means doing what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it. If you appreciate your clients and you take care of them, they will take care of you. Let's revisit today's quote. Your network is your net worth. It really is who you know. And if you don't have the right network now, that should be the very next step you take to fix your VA business. Think about your clients you have right now or clients you've worked with before. Are or were any of them high value clients? Again, it's not about the revenue that they pay you. Are they high value clients? What do you need your clients to do, to think, or to be in order for them to become high value clients? Do they need to increase their budget? Do they need to stop micromanaging you? Do they need to be more organized? Less last minute stuff? What steps do you need to take to make your clientele more high value? Where can you start to connect with more of the right kind of client? We are going to be learning to do this and more in my 50K VA program. I'm going to leave it here for today. Don't forget to tune in next week for the fourth and final episode of this particular series, Creating Systems for a Scalable VA Business. We're going to talk about the essential systems you need to set up and use to manage workflows, clients, team members, finances, your time, and a whole lot more. If you're looking to build the kind of business I'm talking about, a 50K and beyond VA business, that's where I can help. I'm here to help you become a ridiculously good 50K VA. I've helped hundreds of VAs who are stuck get moving through private coaching, my monthly mastermind group, my group coaching programs, and my self-study trainings. If you're ready to get my help, let's connect on a cut to the chase call. You can book yours at yourvamentor.com/chase. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of the Ridiculously Good VA Show. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss a thing. For more great resources for your VA business, visit my website at yourvamentor.com. I'll see you back here next time.